In today's video, we're going to play with Joomla 4 Beta 12, and we're actually going to, first of all, and maybe it's the only thing we'll do, look at the customizable HTML templates that I just learned about yesterday. Hey there, Joomla fans. Tim Davis here. I'm a Joomla fan too, and thanks for tuning in to Watch Me Work live stream number 53 here on the Basic Joomla Tutorials YouTube channel. Yes, on Monday we talked about maybe doing some stuff in fields today, but I was super jammed with work and didn't have time to begin to prepare so I could have the foundation to embarrass myself live. So, but anyways, yesterday I was talking with Chayton from JoomDev, and he mentioned about these customizable email templates, and then Steve Burgess from, I think it's pronounced Burgess, from Joomla Shack, posted a really cool article just kind of going through this new feature in Joomla 4. So I thought, hey, let's load up Joomla 4 for today. Let's play around and, oh, beta 12. Okay, it's alpha 12. Sorry, thank you for correcting me, Vinny. I'll fix that on the thumbnail. Anyway, so I thought we'd load it up, look at it, and once we get to the point, if you guys want to log into this, this as well and look around, that would be cool. So let me just go and switch screens then, and we'll get going. If you're new to the channel, watch me work live streams, kind of casual, kind of cash, hang out, watch me work, learn things, talk, share things, different stuff happening in chat too. So, and also if you, this is October of 2019. So if like you're looking at this in even November 2019, there'll be a new alpha version of Joomla and other things. So anyways, that's so yeah, if future you and future me, if I'm still alive, if you are watching this, look for something more current on Joomla 4 here on the channel. All right, yes, and as Vinny points out, when it goes to beta, they're usually feature freezes, and they're just getting it ready for a release candidate. All right, so everybody, don't forget, head on over to basicjoomla.com/giveaways. Sign up for the newsletter, and you are entered for a monthly giveaway to win prizes from each of these wonderful Joomla sites. Sites about Joomla and sites run on Joomla. All right, now, just for you to follow along, here is that article that I'm going to be reading from as we take a look at this. So if you want to cue that up or get that up on your screen, we'll go through. But also, here's what we will do. Joomla 412 basicjoomla.com. I'll post that link in here. I invite you to go and to the site. If you want, go ahead and register a profile. Now, other people are going to see it, and it will become visible on the live stream. So use cybersalt.org or use basicjoomla.com. So, for instance, just register Vinny at basicjoomla.com. Ivor's here. Hey, Ivor. Hello, Ivor. Or Ivor at basicjoomla.com. So your email address is not revealed. If you don't care about your email address being shown, then fill your boots. Log in, create a profile. We'll see if that's working. And I will give you super user access, and then we'll hang out all here together. Because I have this in a subdomain, so what harm can there be in that? All right, let's log into the back end. I really like the install on this, by the way. I was thinking about doing that to as part of the process today, but I thought, oh, I want to just get it going. It involves passwords and stuff like that, and I didn't want to waste everyone's time. So, basicjoomla.com, joomla412.basicjoomla.com, administrator. And I'm going to tell you, this is really my first look at Joomla 4 being logged in. Let's go here, 412 Cybersalt. I think that's what I did. I hope that's it. Hey, it is. Let's save that there. Okay, so here in the back end of the site, and pretty cool. I'm going to say yes, always check or report statistics. And we'll wait for that window to close. It's not closing. That might be a bug. Let's refresh. Okay, it's gone. And now let's check out users here. And I just want to you tell me if any of you are registering or trying to register a profile, if it works or doesn't work, whatever. Please let me know. And let's get right to the article here, and because this is the first real feature that I want to look at. Now what we've got here is customizable HTML templates. So you know when you sign up for an account on Joomla and you just get that email that says username, password, they are making it and have a new component in the core where you can customize those messages, and that is awesome. Because instead of just sending people their username and password and just that very plain texting, you can, oh, John tried and he can't. Okay, he can't register. So just to finish that thought, you can customize the emails, the system emails that are sent out from Joomla, brand them, pretty them up, make them really nice emails instead of just the basic ones that were there. All right, well, let's see. Okay. This is where I find my way around a new. Maybe I have to turn on user registration. Oh, there we go. Allow user registration. All right. So I looked in user and options. All right, please try again. And you know what? Just for fun, better not do that. I was going to make everybody automatically super users, but just for fun. The other thing too is anybody logging in today, once I make you a super user, you are more than welcome to approve other people who are signing up and make them super users for this session today. I probably won't leave the site up because we don't want to. Well, we'll see what we get into. So, all right, I really like this. Alrighty, all right. Notice these windows are not closing for me. It's a bug I should probably report. Yes, it was fast to get to the right setting. Hey, Hugh, good to see you today. Yeah, I just thought maybe it's something. I was in users and I looked for settings. All right, users. We've got our users on the side here. Manage. And we had options, right? Is that where I went? There we go, yes. Already, there is Vinny. Vinny is going to go in here and I will assign him to the super user group. There you go, Vinny. I don't know if you have to log back in. All right, notice, yeah, that box is not closing. I'm going to have to learn today how to report that. Yes, so options on users here. Yeah, it was really cool, which is where it is in Joomla 3. Email domain options. Look at this. You can put in enter a list of allowed and disallowed email domains for registration. By default, all domains are allowed. Hey, so you can actually thwart bots by blocking .ru. Wonderful! Oh, wow. We'll have to look around. I'm super excited about this. All right. Who else have we got in here? John. There's John. Let's add you to the super user list. All right, John, you're a super user. All right, so I'm going to get going on here. If you have registered and you just let me know when you have registered. Let us know in chat so we can add you and you can get in here. All right, now, so Joomla Shack blog, Joomla Forest customizable HTML templates. Again, Steve Burge. I said Burgess. Sorry, Steve. I think of Meredith Burgess, who played the Penguin in Batman. Joomla 4, I'm just going to read his article. It's written out great. This is not me. This is just me as a user reading and following us. Uh-oh, I have to activate you. All right, sorry about that. All right, learning. You are activated. You're both activated. All right, the latest version of Joomla 4 is Alpha 12. Major new feature in this release is customizable email templates. You will be able to control the content of emails sent from your site. This is thanks to a new extension called com_mails. Hugh, you can go to, I think this, Hugh, go here. On the front of the site, register a profile, and then to get into the back end of the site, you would then go to joomla412.basicjoomla.com/administrator. So create a profile on there, and we'll get you in. All right, so let me show you how these email templates work, Steve says. Make sure you're using Joomla 4 Alpha 12. We are. Oh, cool. Vinny just changed it so they can activate themselves using the link in the mail. Right. If you use your actual email address, which remember is going to appear on screen here, you will get a link. If you don't want to use your email address, just use something at basicjoomla.com and let us know, and then we'll get you activated and you can log in. Go to System in the left menu and click Mail Templates. System in the left menu and click Mail Templates. Over here on the right hand side. Yes, you might be behind there, John. I believe I did activate you. Okay, good. Now, so mail templates. Give me 1 second. I have to go turn my fireplace down because it's getting super warm here in my little area. So entertain yourselves for a second. And I'll click on mail templates. And there we go. I am back. Thanks for your patience. All right, global configuration, test email. Now, there's only one template that you can change right now. You'll now see a list of the templates that you can edit. At the moment, with Joomla 4, only one test email template is available. Yes, that break was brought to you by I Love Old Time Radio. In the next Joomla release, you'll find many more. The trick to editing the template is to click the flag in the image below. You'd click on the British flag. This is a little counterintuitive. I believe it's done this way so the screen can accommodate multiple templates in multiple languages. All right. So here, we're going to click on the language. And we end up here. And here is the template for sending the mail. Global configuration test mail. Okay. This mail is sent when you click the Send Test Mail button in the global configuration. It is sent to the sending mail address that is in the mail settings. All right. So we have a language file here, and we have a body. And over here we have possibility to edit it. Test mail from site name, and here we can go, and we can change the body, and we have two available tags here right now. This is a send mail. This is a test mail sent using method. Your email settings are correct. And I imagine there will be new tags added to this, which means that we'll have tags in there that like first name, last name, email address, stuff like that. Cool. All right, let me go back and read here. Once you're inside the template, you will find the most important screen. Here you can edit all the text in the email. You can do this in both HTML and text mode. Oh, there's a text mode and HTML mode. The HTML mode comes with the text editor. In the right sidebar, you'll see available tags that you can see dynamically fill in extra fields. All right, where is the text box? Interesting in there. All right, so Hugh, did you get logged in and signed up and activated? We can go check that out here. Let's see. Let's go Control, copy. Just go to new tab there. Control V. It's going to open the same page. Signed up but no email yet. Okay, no worries. We will go right in here and go to users And Ivor, you are, Ivor, I will assign a user group, save and close. And you're activated. And Hugh, I will assign you to super users, save and close. And you are enabled and activated as well. There you go. So you should be able to log in now to the back end of the site. Now, wonder where the editor is. The HTML editor that is here. Now, let's just save this for now. Maybe it pops up. Mail. Let's see. Don't see it. Let's see. It's here. Once you're available tags. There are a couple of configuration options available inside global configuration. You can change the main email settings and also send yourself test emails. All right. In global configuration, let's go to, let's see, home dashboard. Open this tab here. Global configuration. Global config. Oh, here we go. If you are watching the live stream, we're looking, and you're new coming on here, we're logged into a version of Joomla 4 Alpha 12, and you can sign up if you want and head in here and check. All right, so let me just keep reading here. There are a couple of configuration options available. Inside global configuration, you can change the main email settings and also send yourself test emails. All right. Email settings. Let's see. We got site, system, server. There are the information. Oh, here we go. Okay, so under server, down to mail settings, we can send mail. And we can send it from cybersalt at Gmail. That's what I signed up with. Let's just send this with 412. We'll use mine. No, it's 412 at basicjoomla.com. That does not exist on my server, but I think it should be okay to go. And disable mass mail. No. Yes, let's disable that. Reply to email, reply to name, mail or PHP, and this is of course where you go and do your settings, and you can put SMTP. We'll leave that there. Let's just go back to the article, and inside send mail, disable message. Yes, inside the options for com_mails. You can choose the default settings for your site's email. Okay. Default options for com_emails. Let's save the global configuration. Let's see. Components. Com_emails. Wonder where we find that. Components, banners, message. Oh, messaging. No. Let's see. Well, I know how to find it. If this is for com_mails. So up here, I'm going to go in the URL, take out everything and put mails. See what that opens up. Okay. And, it would probably, okay, options here. And you have the option for plain text or HTML or both. Let's go both. And then per template mail settings. Okay. Send a copy. Yes, you can enable that. And you can set an attachments folder. Provide a relative path to the root of your installation for the folder with static attachments that you want to attach to the emails. Very cool. So you could set up a template and attach you could actually send someone an attachment when they sign up or when a system email goes out. That's very cool. So let's save and close that. Then we'll go back into this. Remember, we click on the flag to open this. There we go. Now we have the HTML editor down in the bottom for customizing our tags. So if we want to edit this, we can put site name. All right. This is, that's making a code there. Let's take that out. This site, and then put in brackets. And we will go close those brackets. There we go. Has sent you this email by, and then we could put method and dot, and then we can put some stuff here like a picture. Where's the picture? Insert edit media. Oh, that's just for movies. This must be, let's put an emoticon. Well, whatever. Let's put an emoticon in there. Toggle the editor so you have your HTML there. That's very cool. And so we can adjust the body. All right. This is the mail is sent when you click Send Test Mail button in Global Configuration. All right, so having done that, now let's go to Global Configuration again. I think we are here. Let's just refresh. For those of you that are watching, if you want to play around in Joomla 4 Alpha 12, go to, oh, sorry, let me just click it here for you. Here we go. Go to Joomla 412. .basicjoomla.com. Sign up for a profile. Remember, your email address can be seen in the screenshots. So use a fake address at basicjoomla.com if you don't want your email to be seen. And then let us know in chat and we'll activate you. All right, so let's go to here. It's global configuration. And we're looking for where to send a test mail. It's okay. Test mail. Oh, John Moholt, you're logged into the front end of the site as well. It shows here. Test mail. F3 TEST. No. Oh, we have our latest actions being logged here. All right, so I think we're probably going to have to go to global configuration. Is that what that says? Did I read that wrong? Oh, test email and global configuration. Right, so then we're going to go, then it will go to server, down to mail settings, and at the bottom we'll send a test email. Now, I wonder if it just sends it to the person who has logged in. Well, let's see. Let me open up my email program on another tab off screen here. Now, who knows? Maybe sending is not working. Because I think it was Hugh that was saying he was still waiting for an email. But let's see. Oh, I'm getting emails for account details for people. Yes, that I've registered. And then, oh yeah, I got messages there that when people need it to be approved. No test message yet. Send test email. button activates. Maybe I need, let's put this in here, Control V. And we'll put this code here. I know that's, I'm just filling in these mail settings that are behind my camera here. And that's fine. I've lost my chat window. Can't see if anybody's saying anything. Nope. Okay. Let's save that. And we'll go to server, send test mail. That does not seem to be working for me. But anyways, you know, this is alpha, and I think this is pretty cool, this feature. Going to be able to have a number of templates that the system sends out and customize them for your own use there. All right. Let's keep going down this article. In summary, this is another nice new feature. I agree, Steve. More emails will be added in future versions of Joomla 4, so you'll soon be able to see more of this feature's potential. For example, you'll be able to customize your welcome, password reset, and other emails. There's a link here to see the GitHub discussion. For those of you just tuning in, I'll paste the link to this article that I'm reading. And he says, I can definitely imagine us using this here at Joomla Shack. For this site and for extensions, we currently use a third-party extension to modify our emails from the Joomla core. And it would be great to be able to do this through Joomla itself. Yes, core. And looking forward to Joomla 4, which should arrive early in 2020. Yeah, cool. Let's leave a comment here. Thanks, Steve. This was a great guide for a fun live stream. To check this feature out. Enter my email address. I think, what do I use for Gravatar? cybersalt@gmail.com. Send that in there. Well, it's very quiet, so I imagine that you guys are off somewhere in the back end here. So that's really what that was my goal, was to check that out, to look at that today. Thank you again, Steve Burge, for a great article outlining it. But hey, like the thumbnail says, let's play. Where are you guys, and what are you looking at, and gals? And let's go in there and check it out. Throw it down in chat what you're looking at. And also, you know, if you want me to fire up Zoom, if you want to talk or say something, just let me know in chat and I will do that. All right, so let's go to the back here, and I'm going to close these other things. I like this little base template here, Cassiopeia. I think that there's somewhere that we can just install the data. And here it is. So in the main administrator window, you can install blog sample data. Check this out. Sample data will set up a multilingual site. Before launching, make sure you have at least 2 languages installed with their content languages, and that no sample data has been installed. Oh boy, you guys, I gotta tell you, I know something that's coming up. You know, talk about make sure there's no sample data installed. Something super cool that I'm really excited to show you guys once it is released and once I have permission. But blog sample data, let's install that onto our site, and that will let us go into into some articles and see how things look right now. All right, so it is installed. We got 4 articles. Now, when we go home, let's see. All right, hey, we're still using the green grass with water on it. Home. And then over here, older posts, welcome to your blog, about your homepage, your modules, your template. Let's go, welcome to your blog. Very nice. About your homepage. And we have breadcrumbs up here. Oh no, we have some menus up there. Your template. This blog is installed with Protostar template. Okay, that's the text that we're using. Can you look at the workflow? Yes. Where is it? What is it? Workflow. Where would we find that? Or what is it? Just type it in there. Let me know, because that's it's not a term I'm unfamiliar with, but it's not registering anything where to go here in Joomla. Or is it actually the workflow of adding an article or something? Under articles, they now have workflow. Okay, cool. So content, workflows. All right. Workflow list. Let's look at the existing one then. Action and enable. Okay, what the? All right. New workflow. Let's see what it is. A new workflow. Is this some kind of project management kind of thing? You have a note there. Get her done. Get her done. All right. All right. So, okay. So, hello, Mary. Mary, have you created a profile on here to log in to play? You don't have to, because I know we all have work to do and stuff like that too. Workflow, Joomla workflow. Okay, you're working. That's good. It's good to have someone responsible on the live stream. All right, I'm gonna. Here we are. So this is what Mary is just talking about. I googled this. All right, Joomla 4 is the latest version of Joomla. It's been released throughout the alpha versions. It has a lot of changes in both user interface and features. Okay, in all those new features, the most interesting one this version is the publishing workflow. What is workflow? According to Joomla, workflow is described as a sequence of steps which allow users to manage the website content. Users can create and customize any workflow to meet their needs. Joomla workflow includes states. It is regarded as steps within a workflow. Possible transitions. It includes the sequence of states an article has to pass. Item conditions. The conditions of the article can be, there are only 4 item conditions: published, unpublished, trashed, and achieved. And categories is the place where they assign articles. Why use it? As mentioned before, the workflow is mainly used for managing articles. And I see that Ivor says under articles. I think you might be a little bit behind on the stream here, Ivor. But thank you for answering that. As I mentioned before, the workflow is mainly used for managing articles in your website. To be specific, if you have the same problem as the 2 scenarios below, you can apply the new workflow feature on your website to enhance the performance. Scenario 1, you are the administrator of a news website. You allow users to update the latest news from many different sources to enrich your site. So the workflow needed to manage the content effectively requires 2 steps. Submitter, register, will submit the news article on the front end. Reviewer, administrator will review the topic before allowing to publish. Scenario 2. Nowadays, a professional content marketing team may consist of 3 personnel in a basic workflow like this. Content writer, author, will make the writing. Proofreader, editor, will proofread the content. Content manager, administrator, will overflow the content to decide if it is good to publish or not. If the content still needs to be edited, he will make comment for a content writer. Okay. If the content is good to go, he will make it publish. Yeah, this is very cool. As a Joomla admin, you can easily create or customize a workflow to control articles within a component. The workflow works as a process. When the article is added in the workflow, it will go step by step, the transitions, until the article is published. The point here is admin can control the content in their website automatically and logically without manual management. It will reduce the time on the administration page. How to set up a workflow. All right. Scenario 1, to demonstrate how to set up a workflow. Create the user group and user option. You can use the existing user groups and users in the default Joomla. However, to be more specific, tasks of users and user groups, you can create new ones. Go to user groups and click on new to create a new user group. Now we'll create 2 user groups, submitter and reviewer. All right, well, let's give this a try here. So, go to users groups. Okay, now we'll create 2 user groups, submitter. Okay, let's just use existing groups here. Create reviewer from the following steps. Yeah, okay. Go to user manager and click in new and follow this instruction to create new users. Okay, we know how to create new users. You should be redirected to the user settings page here. Here we will create 2 users for both submitter and reviewer groups. All right, so you're just going to create users and assign them to their groups. Okay. Okay. And this is the result. So we create a couple of users. All right. So and John Mulholtz shared the video from the developers where they talk about the idea behind workflow. Okay. Let's open that in a new tab. All right. So thanks for sharing that link, John. And we'll just
Joomla 4.0, the new publishing workflow.
That's from 2017.
Hopefully comes in Joomla 4.0. My name is Benjamin, and
it's 33 minutes long, so
and
we won't watch that, but we'll leave that as a resource here. And let me just paste that link as well, so that in the description of the video later on, I can include it. All right. I guess I should also workflow, put that link in later, so I'll just paste that. So basically, to add someone to a workflow, when you create a user, and we will users manage. Yep. So we can create new, and we'll just call this user one. User one, and do 1, 2. Okay. And we need to add them to a group. So let's say we're going to make user one an author. Excuse me. Okay. And let's do this here. Control, copy. And we're going to save and then make a new user who will be user 2. John says he believes workflow will be a good argument for selling Joomla systems to companies, not business card websites, but real company websites. Yes, yeah, sure. And certainly if you can set up something so that people have to go through and approve in a process in a company, that is true. That's great. By the way, I was on one of my clients, hosting clients. I don't do their Joomla site. The other day I noticed a bunch of spam, and they don't have their registration process behind invisible reCAPTCHA. So they have 65,000 users now. So I did offer them help with that too. And this person, we're going to make an editor. All right, so in this test, we want the flow, someone writes, and then it goes to an editor. All right. Yeah. Well, it's going to be easy to clean, John. It's going to be easy to. It would be easy to clean up because a lot of them are .ru registrations, which is great because you can just filter out the .us and remove them. But yeah, 65,000 is definitely going to need something done in MySQL to delete those records. Okay, so next step. All right, turn on email on transition execution for notification. All right, so what we've done so far here is we've created users, we've assigned them to groups. Step 2, the workflow process relies on notifications, and to allow the workflow working properly, then we need to do 2 steps. We'll turn on email transitions. Email on transition execution. When it is enabled, a message will be sent to the user associated with the group assigned to the transition. When it triggers a message, when a user submitter submits a new article. All right, so we have to go to plugins and go to content Joomla, and then we're going to go here. All right, so content, finding my way around, content, go to system, click on plugins. Okay, system, click on plugins, and then content Joomla, I believe is what it is. Right, and then next we're going to go into there. All right. Content Joomla. Okay, email on transition execution. Great. All right, so we've got that turned on. Next, enable email notification for users. All right, so here we're going to users, manage, and edit the user so that they receive system emails. Very cool. All right. So we save and close. Now we're going to go into users, and we're going to go manage them. And we have user 1 that we're going to go in, and we're going to say receive system emails. Yep. And user number 2 is going to receive system emails as well. Now let me just see if I got the startup emails for those. Just checking something here. Okay, did I get... I did not get a user notification of an email. I did get notified that users were created, but maybe @basicjoomla.com does not forward to me. I'm going to go in here and change this user to Cybersalt. I know that that forwards all mails that I get. Probably shouldn't say that publicly, but now tens of people know that who are watching this stream. All right, so we have given those permissions to receive mail. So what's going to happen is that when someone submits an article, an author submits an article, a note is going to go to the editor to check it. And when our article is saved, that's going to go to a particular group of people, which means what I need to do is add user 1, not to the author group, but the editor group. And then I will add user 2, not to the editor group, but to the publisher group. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. All right. Next step. Submitter, receive system emails. Yeah, receive system emails. Create a workflow. Go to Content Workflows, clicking on New to create new workflow, or you can use the Joomla default right away. And in this example, it is my workflow, description, and then you can set it as a default. All right, so let's revisit this process here. Content and workflows. Let me bring up chat here too, because I cannot. Okay, so this is 4 stages. Okay. So this workflow that I'm going to delete the one that I did. That was called Get Her Done. Trash it. Here's the Joomla default. It is set as default. There are 4 stages and 4 transitions. So I'm going to click on, so when we go in here, this is just, we go here, actions, new, no. So it's created and it's there. We can't do anything else. Look like. Can I rename it? No. All right, we'll live with that. So we have 4 stages. And the stage here is unpublished. Someone submits something and it's unpublished. Then the next stage is published, trashed, and archived. All right. Oh, and those are the 4 stages that you can have. If I click that, all right. Now transitions. All right. Published. And that's the same transitions. All right. Let's see here. We're just figuring things out. If you're here on the channel watching today, we're just playing around with Joomla 4 Alpha 12. And now we're looking at the workflow thing, and we have this article open up from Joomla Shine. Did I say Joomla Shine? This is from Joomla Shine. And just to see how this works. All right. So the new workflow is created. You can set it as default for your website by clicking on default. All right. Click the orange circle under stages to open the stages list. Yeah, we did that. The stage list already has 4 basic stages, which are unpublished. Yeah, we've read that. You could create a new one. Create a transition. It allows you to change the article status. You can set any transitions that you want to. For example, from published to unpublished, from review to trashed. All right, so let's go in here and look. Transitions. don't see where we can make a new one. So why don't we go back and make this, make a new test. We'll just call this test. Yeah, it's a test. And here are permissions. Okay, that permission is just this access to who's allowed in here in the back end of the site. So it's a test. So let's save and close. Now we have our stages here. Okay. We edit by hitting these titles here. Contents, condition of items in the stage. All right. And okay, great. And actions up at the top. Oh, and here's new. All right, let's check out a new stage. Conditions of items on this stage. Published. All right, let's go unpublished. Who knows what I'm doing? All right, and the name is unpublished. New unpublished. I'll just unpublished test. Okay, so save and close. So now in this test workflow, we have unpublished, published, trashed, archived. So I could go unpublished up here, and then I could take out these three, and trash those. Okay. John says, click on the blue tab under transitions. Okay. So go back here. The blue tab under transitions. No. Oh, the blue tab here, yes. Okay, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, this little, yeah, this 4 box here. Okay. So here's my test that has 3 stages. All right, I got you. So I'm going to click on the transitions. All right, and so now unpublish. Current stage for all. All right. Better go back and read a bit more here. But I think I see what you're saying is you create it. If we go back here, you create the transition. I created a transitions, a test here. And in it, there are 3 stages. And here you set up the transitions. All right, in the all right, you can add a new transition. For example, create a new transition, review transfer from unpublished to published. Here, we set current stage to unpublished and target stage to published. Now you can set the right specific people to change the transition. For example, reviewer is allowed for changing. Okay. So here's our test. It's a test. Yeah. We have our 3 stages, and here are the transitions. The transitions are publish, unpublish. And the target stage for these will be unpublished. Maybe I better check the default here. Okay, let's see. We'll check the default. We'll go back. default. So you don't have the options for editing in here. Okay. So it's back into test. No. Back into test transitions. Time to read. Set the so we're set the permissions for in the transition list. Set the permissions. Now you can set the right for specific. Now you can set the right for specific people to change the transition. For example, reviewers allowed to for changing the status of the article if it is set to allowed. Okay. So unpublish permissions. Okay, over on the left hand side here. So someone who is an editor is allowed to execute this transition, which is unpublish. So I think what we want to do is for the second one, we say if it's to publish, we will target stage publish. We will give author editors the right to execute a transition. And we got a note here about recalculating child permissions because a publisher would have the same right. We wouldn't want you wouldn't want a publisher to get the mail that the editor was supposed to deal with, but the editor is allowed to publish. Okay, so save and close. Back to our article. When it is done, your new transition is going to be like this. Now you've finished setting the workflow. This step is to assign workflow and user group permissions to the category. Under the user, enter the title, user's article blog. Set the permission, allowed, create. You need to assign actions for each group. Okay, well, okay, this is a long one. And I'm getting a little lost. So my win today will be that I know that this is in Joomla 4. But that is a cool feature. Step-by-step guide, and this is from May 2019. Cool. All right. We can keep looking at this if you want, but my mind is lost now. What else are you guys looking at right now? This is a crazy feature in here. And just going back to your comment, John, it is going to be really nice to sell to businesses and to organizations to say, look, instead of putting someone in charge of all of your content or just one person knows how to do it, you can have people who are submitting it and then have someone go through and edit. Because, you know, part of the issue of people working on their own sites or in businesses or organizations is that they can't... you get people that want to make words orange, or they're not good at grammar, or they don't. You could actually have a stage where people write an article and then it goes to the next person who's an artistic designer and they put in the proper picture in the proper way and layout for it. Very cool. Yeah, Ivor, you thought it was only you that was lost. No, I was, I'm kind of getting lost there. Anybody looking at anything else in this? Let's go to content and articles. Your template. And here is the default editor. Same old idea of putting your text in. Featured over here. Yep. Select some tags. Version note. All things that we are used to. Images and links. Nice. Ivor plugins is here. Let's close this. Down to system. And then you have everything on the screen here. Manage and then plugins. And there you have your plugins that you can filter through. All right, now look, we got some warnings here. Global check-in, 2 warnings. That's nice. An update on what is not checked in. Yeah, Ivor, you must not be too far behind on the stream, because that's you asked that and I answered, and then you thanked me in pretty much real time. Cool. So we can check in everything there, because I was some workflow things. Yeah, John, I agree with you. I like this new look as well. This dashboard, system. Let's go back to system. Warnings. Let's see what the warning is. The PHP temporary folder is not set. This folder is the folder that PHP uses to store an uploaded file before Joomla can access this file. Whilst the folder not being set isn't always a problem, if you're having issues with manifest files not being detected or uploaded files not being detected, setting this in your PHP ini might fix it. Okay, nice. And installation messages. We have 3. Okay, so since version 3.5, yes, that's about the anonymous information being submitted. Welcome to Joomla since version 3.2. Here's Joomla Beginner's Guide and new to the forum. Yeah. And 2-factor authentication is enabled. And then I just went into my, site where I could probably enable it if I want. Account details, last name, yeah, we saw that. Assign someone to a user group. Basic settings, okay. A default back-end template style. Oh, look, here's Atom, yeah, that's what is installed here. You know, if you've been following along in the Facebook group, the Joomla Facebook group, there's a company that's putting out sort of like a new back-end experience for Joomla 4. It's been a little bit confusing because they were super excited about it. It's sort of coming across as if it was going to be core, but it was. Anyways, a lot of people are really excited about it, so I think you're going to be able to install it afterwards. I think it'd be great as a optional back-end installation. Back-end language, the editor, yeah. So yeah, accessibility, monochrome. All right, so high contrast, that's going to be nice because there's a big emphasis on making this, making this compliant for accessibility. Let's try monochrome here. Let's go high contrast off. So monochrome, look at that, black and white. That's cool. Increase the font size. What was the name of that new experience? Are you talking about the thing I was just talking about in Joomla, in the Joomla Facebook there, Chuck? Highlight links. All right, so yes, we'll just go right there right now. Let me bring it up. I'm gonna do it on my screen here because I'll end up on my Facebook first. So my other one here, Facebook, and in the Joomla Facebook page. All right, and I'll bring that over here. It is by, we'll scroll down, we'll see it. I think his name is Cash. We see a lot of his stuff when we go into the extensions Facebook group. Let me find her here. Yeah, so it's Kashwar Ahmed. Oh, maybe he is not the same one I'm thinking of. This is open a new tab. Okay, so he has a Git page with that. So if you want to check that out and play around, post this in the link here. And I'll post that here. Pre-release of concept for Joomla 4. Let's have some fun. Let's install it. Full package zip. Okay. Wonder. I just have to wait for this to filter and open. Oh, I pasted user one at basic Joomla. That is not the URL. I was wondering who typed that. There's the link there. Okay. 23 megabytes. Oh, this is actual Joomla 4. Oh, maybe I'm wrong here. All right, let's see. Let's go back. Joomla 4 redesign concept. So today I'm thrilled to present you the future of Joomla, blah, 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 blah. 2 photos. So here's photos that he has here. That's the official design. And this is the design that he has. And so that link I just sent you is for installing 4, but it looks like maybe by installing that you will see the back end. So you might want to yeah, so I think he probably has that their design for the back end inside here, this development package. Could be wrong though. Download, install, and check the interface and some major minor UX improvements. And we know there are many bugs still available. All right. So if you want to see that other version, you can install that. I'm not going to install that today. Very cool though for your profile. You can have monochrome. Did not see where increased font size. Highlight links. We'll save that. We get back to color. Highlighting links. Okay, so you can have links in the back end that get underlined. Cool. All right. See, did I miss anything else in here about user profile? User action logs, send notifications for user actions. Okay, yeah, and 2-factor authentication. All right. Let's check out menus. Main menu. Here's a menu item here. Pretty straightforward. It is nice and bright and airy. I like that. It's super wide too on my screen, so featured articles, select a different type. An article. Let's go to single articles. Very nice and fast. Select an article. Very cool. Close. Yeah. Close. Let's go to templates. Where would we find templates? System, manage, mail templates, site templates, site template styles, default. All right, so that's where you can go in and you can change some things in the template. But let's go back. I would like to see how to make an override. Now, if we click on the template name, does that take us to the files? Yes, it does. Aha. Remember in Joomla 3, you have to go extensions, templates, templates, or something like that. Here, you can just go to the template styles, click on the template name. Maybe you can do that in 3. Maybe you don't need to do those double clicks. And so you can create an override, and that's what we looked at last week. So that's all the same. Very neat. Template description. Updated files. Nothing has been changed in the last extension or Joomla update. Great. So you can look for updates to the template. All right. Okay. Yeah, that is very different. Because, anyways, yeah, so that's really... Now, I keep going to click on here, but I guess I can't if it's something is open. There, now I can click there and get to this front page. This is going to be really nice to show to people and say, if you want to do things on this... here's plugins as well available in this menu. Oh, and look, toggle to turn the left side off. But what is the difference between... okay, this shows your site, the system... Oh, this is very simple. This is all the same stuff as what's here. No, system shows everything. Install, discover, update Joomla extensions, update sites. By the way, they have it so that they do have an update system for the different versions of Joomla 4 releases. You don't have to install it every time. Update sites. Update Joomla, update check. All right. But system has all this information just in the words. Setup, manage, maintenance, information, install. But the home dashboard is a place for someone to go and add a user. Article, great. Global check-in. That's to check in things that are locked. Okay. Cache. Oh, look at that. That's nice for them. Clear expired cache. A nice cache button right there instead of going up to system, cache, clear, global, blah, 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 blah. Global configuration. Yeah, Joomla's up to date. So update checks. Privacy requests. They're all right there. So this is a nice control panel for... people running their site. Sample data. Now look at that, we have gears here. Let's check this out. Oh, you can unpublish this so people don't see it. All right. Now I don't see that you can drag this and move it around, but there probably is a way to change that in the... These are probably modules in the administrator template. So let's see. But popular articles recently, latest actions, privacy dashboard, site information, logged in users. So if we go system and administrator templates. Okay. That's where we go in and, and again, you're right into, if you want to edit or do overrides. Cool. Let's go back to administrator template styles. What is that? Oh, so you can make versions. All right. You can make a version, change the color, and you can have your site logo. Okay, some nice logo stuff there. I'm excited for when this comes out. There'll be lots of tutorials and videos to make. All right, so close. Now, all right, so let's go to System, Site Modules. Oh, I see it. Administrator modules. Modules change to administrator. All right, let's see. Here we go. System. All right, let's go here. System. Modules. Now these are front. I saw what you typed there, Hugh, just when I saw here administrator modules. So here we could change the order of those. That's just what I was wondering about. So for instance, click here, then you get your order. So you have the privacy change from site to administrator. Oh, right in here. Okay, I see you. Yep. Got you. Just like in the old system. Just like in Joomla 3. Okay. Yeah, and I was kind of thrown off there because if we go to... yeah, and that's the link that I just saw there. But you were getting me there by clicking on Site Modules under Content, and then we could switch to Administrator. And then you can publish or unpublish things. You have cPanel position, latest actions, logged in users, and so basically a template, and you can view that. And yeah, okay. So that means if we, so you can move things around or remove things. Also, let's see, sampled, let's see, logged in users. I wonder what options do we have here? Oh yeah, okay, so we can show more than 5. You can show their name or their username. Advanced. So you can, there's probably going to be overrides that you can do for that. Bootstrap size 6. Yeah, all right. Automatic title, no. Show title permissions. Cool. That means if we go to System, Administrator Templates, and then Autumn Details and Files, we can do overrides for the template for the administrator. All right. Cool. All right. So what else? Tags. Let's check out tags. There's tags. New. Create a tag. Give it a name. Options. Publishing. Now, this is really cool. Thinking about workflow, one of the things that I do is I create a tag kind of very much on the fly when I'm adding articles to one of my sites. What would be really cool is if I see some new people that numbers are up here. We're looking at Joomla 4, playing around with some things. We're at this joomla412.basicjoomla.com site. If you register a profile there and want to log in, I'll make you a super admin. You can play around with it. Okay, so anyway, so I make a tag, but I just give it a name. I never put a description in it. It would be really cool if I had someone who would put the description in a picture and finish off the new tags that I make. So I'm guessing that under workflow, it will be possible, or eventually be possible, where I create a tag, and when it's saved, someone gets a notification saying, hey, there's a new tag, and their job is to put in a description and do some SEO stuff on it. That's very cool. That's a cool feature. All right, teaser image, full image, publishing. Cancel. All right. Contacts. All right, yeah, that's contacting their users. Privacy. Requests, yeah. field groups. Make a new field group. Yes. And now we can go and we'll go fields. Make a new field. What kind of field? Text, calendar, checkboxes, user groups, list, user, URL, text area, radio. Auto-generate from title, the name, required. Use settings from plugin. A filter, okay. Telephone, cool. Options, a placeholder, field. Render class, automatic display. Publishing. Created by. Cancel. Permissions. Very cool. I'm excited about this. User action log. System. Okay. Oh, a new warning. Oh yeah, it's that same one. Cool. Joomla extensions. It takes a look. Find updates. No, it's all good. All right. Well, I've enjoyed this. I'd be very excited when this comes out. It's coming out now. They're saying early in 2020. I guess. Hey, you know what I should do? Maybe you guys give me some pointers on this too. Why don't we do this? Because I am, so if I go to Home Dashboard and I go to Users, let's just get that window open and create new, no, cancel. Where was it that we were, it was System and what we started out, a 1-800 number calling me. Identified as spam. Administrator templates. We started out looking at mail templates. Right. Okay. I go into here and we open this up here. And if I save, this message, mail template saved, pop-up box does not close. So if I were going to share that as a bug in Joomla 4, how would I do that? Let's Google Joomla 4 report bug. Go Joomla issue tracker. Let's just pop up. I'm gonna log in with my GitHub account. I know I need to do that. Yes. All right, let's make a new item. Title, pop-up box. Does not close. All right, steps to reproduce the issue. To do that, go to all right, so let's do this. To do that, go to System, Mail Templates, open existing template. Go to System, Mail Template. Go to System, Mail Templates, open existing mail template. This open an existing mail template and save it. Let's see, what else am I supposed to green pop up box appears. Green pop-up box appears. By the way, folks, we're testing Joomla here. Green pop-up box appears after save. Click X to close pop-up box, and box should close. Actual result, click X to close pop-up box. Green box closes, but gray box remains in place. Additional comments. What version of Chrome am I using? Oh, let's try this in Firefox. That would be good. Let's go 412. No, Joomla 412 basic. 412.basicjoomla.com /administrator. And there's our login. And I did the 4 to Cybersalt. And I think that's what I did. No, I didn't. Hold on, I'm going to have to look at what my password is over here. First of all, I need to bring this window up and just quickly change to chat on right. Okay, there we go. Let me just go back here. And, okay, you guys can't see this on screen. I'm going to go into LastPass. And I'm going to do that. Open this, that. And no, that's not what I want. Recently used. Nope. Okay, I'm just trying to remember my password for the site. I know what I will do. I'm going to go into the site and go to users, manage. I'm just going to change my password. Tim Davis. Password. Save and close. Yes. All right. So now we can go back to Firefox. Now we can go back to the me in the corner. Now we can do all right, so now let's test this pop-up box here. System, mail templates, Click on the flag. Save. Pop-up box. Happens in, okay, yes, happens in both Firefox. So let's see, let's go help and about. Happening in oh, there's a new Firefox as well. Firefox Quantum is version 70 out, I think. Let's check that out. Let's see, help and about Firefox 70, and now we're in here again. Let's save. Yes, Firefox 70, Windows 10. All right, so I'm going to talk about what is system information of Windows 10. Firefox 70 and Chrome. Let's go to Chrome, see what help and about Google Chrome. Chrome 77. And we'll do that there. And it's updating Chrome. Come on, people. Relaunch Chrome. Oh boy. That might not have been wise. Now I have to test this again. Hopefully I'm still logged in here. Let's go here. Edit here. Come on, reload there. Here we go. Save. Close. Still a problem. Chrome. Let's see. Issue tracker. And Chrome. Let me bring up chat here again. Did that window open up properly? I might have lost my chat window here. Let's see here. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so I should have been thinking there. Let's see this pop out to chat. Should have been thinking not to restart Chrome with all this stuff open, but it's still working. Windows 10, Firefox 70, and Chrome version 78. So that's good. Also, why don't we try this in an incognito mode and go to 412. Sorry, Joomla 412 dot basicjoomla.com /administrator. Oh, it's out of focus since I restarted. Yes, just check. Oh, yes, it looks like it started the stream again. It says live for 1 minute and 26 seconds. Huh. It might just need to catch up a little bit, everybody. It looks like... I don't know, but see, the browser only reports on the connection, and my streaming software, Streamlabs OBS, did not. See if it catches up. Let's see here. Oh, 412. There we go. Yes, maybe it just set the wheel to HD, and refreshing the page fixed it. Great. So let's just try this again here. Let's go to System, Mail Templates, click on the flag, save, And that does not work either. So that means I can put Windows 10 Firefox 70 Chrome version both incognito and non-incognito mode. And I'm gonna submit build priority build for what Joomla build is this? Okay, let's go see. Joomla. Whoops. That's not what I want to do.
Does someone...
No, I accidentally clicked on something that was closed. Sorry if you guys jumped like I did there. What version of Joomla is this? We go system. And... I guess I should... Yeah. Where to see what build this is. I know it's Joomla 4 Beta 12. Joomla. There we go. I think that's one. Joomla 4. Oh. No, I don't think that's the build. I just downloaded it, so I should be able to find out what the build is. Test Joomla 4 brings up this link, developer.joomla.org, which is where I went to. That's for Alpha 10, but then I went to Joomla, developer.joomla.org, and I download. So I download here, and it was a nightly build. Okay, this one here. I download it for gee whiz. That's the challenging part there, eh? What build do I put down in here? I think this is a template thing, admin template. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. It's annoying me. Where do I see what build it is? Because I know this is beta, this is Alpha 12, but that's not what the build is. I did this full version here. That's not it. Let's see. Let's see what some of these other items are here. If I look in here, what do they have as the build? I don't know if it's going to be right, but they can get mad at me. They can teach me if they want. I'm going to put that in there. Additional comments. Unsure of what to put in the build info, so I used the latest commit info. Sorry if that was wrong. This is my first ever bug report. Submit. And there it is. Alrighty. Well, that is the first. All right, everybody. Well, this has been a lot of fun to look at this. And you know, I'll tell you what, I'll leave this install here because I think the only people that are in here are you guys. I don't know if anyone else is signed up. If you're watching this on the recording, of course, I'm not able to, I'm not watching to activate you right away. But everyone's in here. So we'll just leave this if you want to play around or keep looking. Yes, refreshing. Oh, sorry. I'm reading an old comment there. Thanks for that. Thanks for joining me for a play session here on Joomla 4. I enjoyed that. Probably should have gone in there before. Who knows what else will come out? Certainly going to be lots of things to learn, but this has me even more excited. This has me excited about Joomla 4 in an existential way. Would it be existential? Hypothetically, I just liked it because I like new things and heard lots of things about it. But actually being in there and clicking around, it is really, really neat. Hugh says, thanks a lot for my work and knowledge. Well, Hugh, you're welcome for my work. And if you know, what I know is just, I guess, Joomla, we all throw it in there together and for playing around and learning. So that's a kind comment. I'm just going to accept it humbly. Yeah, I'm not always, we all know stuff, so. We just have to work wherever we're sandwiched with everyone, and I'm happy to be sandwiched in there somewhere. I think I'm closer to the bottom bun than the top bun. But Joomla means all together, so that's good. Everybody, thanks for hanging out today. Thanks for lurking and listening. Thanks for watching in the recording. Of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Ring the bells, get notifications. And in the meantime, I'm going to go grab some lunch. My wife is away for 10 days, so the house is very quiet. Not that it's very quiet when she's here. I'm not saying she's noisy, but it's like super quiet. That's what I mean. Super quiet. And I have a bunch of work to catch up on, and some backed up stuff that's been on my plate for months that I finally have dealt with a number of things, emails to send, things set up. So I'm really hoping to keep catching up on things. And so I will press on after lunch, and also doing some binge watching on Netflix as well. Some of my favorite shows. So everybody, thank you again. Thanks for hanging out. Till the next time, enjoy your Joomla sites, and God bless.